Welcome to the Whitelines 100. I have a question for you. Are you ready to engage full snowboard nerd? Because that's where we're headed. This is the Amplid Singular. And if you've never come across Amplid before, it is the brainchild of Peter Bauer. That name will mean nothing to you unless you studied hard booting in the late 80s and 90s. Alongside Martin Freinademetz, Peter Bauer was at the forefront of Burton's hard booting brigade back in the day. There wasn't an awful lot from him for maybe the late 90s, early 2000s, and then he set up Amplid. And if you go to any of the European tests, you'll see a man railing a heel-edge turn harder than Alec Ostreng and René Rinnekangas put together. Peter Bauer is still an absolute beast on a board, and all of his experience, all of his knowledge has gone into this board. In fact, I heard a rumour that the Amplid team put more time and energy into researching this board and the technology in it than they did into the rest of the range combined. The claim is that this is a true Swiss Army knife of a board. Now, here comes the nerdy bit. I've got to read this out because the tech is going so deep. Inside this board are pontoon beams. These are patched carbon laminates strategically placed beneath the binding in the lower lamina, and it minimises that 90-degree axis distortion or torsional flex, elevating edge control, enhancing grip and ensuring an incredibly stable ride. Alongside that, they've got Hexo 2, a really light material in the ends of the board. It's offered in a directional and a twin shape, and they reckon this is the ultimate quiver killer. Let's give it to Rakai Tate and find out if it's true.
You. That's pretty fun. Woo! Now a little ollie. Woo! Oh yeah. This thing just wants to go. No, this is nice. And we'll hit this little bank. Woo! A little surfy, get around the skier. Oh man, this is super fun. See if I can grab a carve. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is fun. Oh yeah, that was all good. See how we go switch. Definitely is very directional, but just out of curiosity. See how it goes switch. Oh, it's a bit softer down here. Oh, you can still lay it down pretty good. But we're going back around regular. Now this is where it's at. Woohoo! And time for the suitcase. Oh.
Okay, so the perfect Swiss Army knife, a one-board quiver. That is what Peter Bauer and the Amplid crew are claiming here. How much do you agree with that?
I would agree with it up until rails. Like, I can't imagine getting on this board and then looking like I'm gonna hit rails all day. That's probably it. But as far as everything else is concerned, this thing ripped.
And you still had it pretty comfortably on some rails.
You can still hit rails for sure. And I guess, you know, with the Swiss Army knife, it's not going to cover everything 100%. Had some carving runs that just felt so good underneath my feet. Just rolling from one edge to the next and just drawing out turns that just, you could really trust it right from the get-go and get pretty far over.
It feels really stable and confidence inspiring.
Yeah, definitely. Like even I had to ride out switch pretty fast through some pretty choppy stuff, and it just didn't even feel that loose or scary. It just like felt like it dampened everything and kind of what they were trying to do, which was really cool.
Who's it for then?
I reckon it's for somebody that just wants to go out and charge, honestly. Like rip anything, you know, like they want to go lay down some carves, they want to go fast, they want to hit jumps, even rails if they want to. Just like you can go out, you could ride POW on this thing, and I'm sure it'd be so much fun.
Well, amazingly, Amplid do actually do, this is the directional for 660 euros. They also do a twin for 590 euros. And there's 7 very specific sizes. They've increased the range so that you've got the exact size that you want to look for. Like for you and I, the 58 is exactly what we'd ride, I think.
Exactly, yeah.
I think that this is the perfect traveler's board.
Yeah, I mean, it just covers so much ground, covers all your bases. Like, you can take this thing confidently anywhere and know that you can charge hard wherever you go.
Yeah, if you've got 1 or 2 weeks a year and you want to know that you've got a board that's going to handle whatever the mountain and the weather throws at you, I reckon this is a very, very good board to look at. So the Amplid Singular, check it out.